Hello and welcome back to Exotic Industries. Last couple of episodes we've done some exciting things. We have given ourselves essentially unlimited electricity. We are currently able to generate 10 gigawatts, but that can be increased, I think, almost arbitrarily high now. So that's brilliant. And we unlocked the top tier, so tier 6 speed modules, efficiency modules and productivity modules. So that's really cool. However, they craft really slowly. If I come down to the make everything, this is our production line for modules. You can see it's not even moving because this lacks photon cavities actually. Okay, and not enough speed module 5s, and the speed module 5s are waiting on speed module 4s, and so on and so on and so on. All right, so there used to be an alien beacon here. Let's see if I can find the thing here. And they are completely overpowered beacons. So what I would like to do is use the completely overpowered beacons to generate our modules. So I have, don't want those, don't want those. Okay, so I have 7 speed module 6s to hand. Let's see if I can grab any more. There are some here and some here, good. And then I'm going to grab all the speed module, the productivity module 6s as well. I had a quick look in Factorio Planner at various things we could do to build 3 speed modules a minute. And then I had a look at the alien beacon option and it looks a lot better. So I think this is what we're going to shoot for. And I'm hoping that we can do this build on one side of the alien beacon and the other build on the other side. Okay, so this looks like it's going to be off by 1. It doesn't really matter as long as we get machines within the yellow area. As long as they're partially within the yellow area, all is good. Okay, so let's start dragging these machines out and see what the parts list looks like. So we would need 2 of these. Good. 1 of these. 2 of these. 2 of these. 2 of these. Two of these. So that's our production stack, I think. And then we need 1 of these, which is going to be making module parts for the whole stack. We need this for that. And I decided I'd like to make my nitrogen in the module. So that would require 3 of these. Okay, so that is the entire speed module build. Now obviously it needs some extra materials to work. Let's just move that there. Move that over. Okay, there. So that's one of the builds. Obviously I could shift everything over to the left a bit further. Now there's things we need to import for that build, but that's what it looks like. And then the prod mods. So I don't know if we can do prod mods in the same footprint. Whoops, I did not mean to do that. What have I just done? Have I just done something really daft? Yeah, I'm not sure what I've managed to do there. Okay, let's copy this again. Okay, so we'll go back to this. If we do this, we can shift right click, shift left click. Okay, so we don't get quite the same good builds here. I think we can drop in a couple of extra speed modules to get this down. 0.7 is too low. I want to use the minimum number of modules. 3 modules is 0.9. I'm guessing 2 modules will be 1.1 or something unhelpful. No, 1.0. That's it, okay. These are obviously going to need 2 of them. We need 0.8 module cores here, and we need 0.8 module cores here. We need 0.5 of these machines. Oh, 0.56. Okay, and this needs 0.58. So, yeah. All right. So let's make a bit of room. I enjoy these kind of design challenges. All right, so that's the entire factory on one side. Obviously, it can't be built that compactly. All right, so now let's do the production module build. Because one option would be to do this for productivity modules and for speed modules here. The other option would be to double up the speed modules, one on each side, and just make the prod mods the slow way. I'm meh. I don't know how many prod mods we're going to need in the long term. I don't know how the ratio is going to pan out. All right, so we'd have 1 of these. Then we would have 2 of these. All right. 1 of these. 2 of these. 2 of these. 2 of these. What am I doing? Two of these ones. Okay, then again this and this. So this looks quite busy. I'm not sure how well it's going to fit in practice, or if I need to go explore and find a second one of these. So I think what I'm going to do is cut the prod mod half and put it here, just so it's out of the way. And we're going to do the speed mod half, because at least initially it is the speed mods we need loads of. The productivity modules, we may be able to get away with making them slowly because there's so few recipes which actually take productivity. Right, this is going to bug me. Let's fill it in. All right. So let's start off with the simple stuff. We have a bunch of direct insertion, which we can just do. All right. I'll move this out the way quickly. Then we need some insulated pipe for this. And then I would put that there. Let's move these 2 out of the way. All right, that to there. Okay, so then we can use totally normal pipe here. Okay. So that is the hypercompact version of the build. Now obviously there's no room to get any of the other ingredients in and out. And we haven't done this. Okay. I think I'm going to build it around the beacon. So we'll take the whole of this half of the build and move it over here. Let's move that out of the way as well. And this can move all the way to there, I suppose. Is there room for a... We don't even need to bring in anything because this is self-contained, isn't it? Yeah, this makes the nitrogen, so we're good. All right. Then this is the other thing we need to make. So if we move that down. Okay. So this needs 3 inputs. It includes a crushed gold input. So let's get a crushing machine. Okay, there you are, Wesley. Gold from ingots, and we will check that that is enough. It's more than enough. All right, so that's our little thing here. This requires electronic parts and ceramic, and this needs crystals and industrial glass as well. All right. So we'd need an input on a belt there. Let's just do this out the way for now. So we would need an input there. And then if we do it this way, we would need an input there as well. All right. That would be 5 requesters for this. All right, then we would have an output belt for this. Maybe it makes sense for this to be inverted. I'm just thinking we can bring in a belt from there. Then we could bring in a belt from the top here. That spreads out the inputs, doesn't it? And then the output we're just going to do with a loader. Because it's used by all of these modules. Let's just double, yeah, that they all just require module cores. It's part of the tax of doing modules. All right, so this is all quite close together, but let's just shuffle some things. So if I took all of this, I moved it out one, we could have do something like that. Okay. And then these just get dumped out into a chest. So that would work. And I think since we could do something like this. So that's the beginning of a plan. This obviously needs an input of gold as well. Okay, these have inputs. I don't think they're very high volume, are they? No, they're extremely low volume. So 10 items a minute. Do I even want... I think I'm going to do these with requester chests. Alright, so let's delete that back for a bit. Okay. So that would be what's going on there. Actually, let's look at the planner again. So, what are we shipping in volume? The industrial glass, the electronic parts, the ceramic, and the gold. Red chips, simulation data. Explosives. Okay, that way I don't need to keep looking at it, right? Because I can just look here. That's quite handy. So there are some big value items there which we need to bring in by truck. So the glass and the energy crystals. I don't think we even need this belt, do we? Because I think a couple of stack inserters can handle that. So industrial glass and energy crystals. There. All right. So that's this one done. This needs the crushed gold we've got, the ceramic and the electronic parts. Okay, so electronic parts, ceramic. Which is where? There. So that's that done. These just need to go into that top machine, so it's a bit of a shame I can't put that next to these. I'm just thinking of other ways we can line this up. I could move this contraption all the way to this hard edge. But I think then we're going to run in... Yeah, I could move this contraption to one side of this stack, and then this contraption can go to the other side of the stack, and then these two can direct feed. That's an option. Okay. So let's find ourselves a bit of working space. All right. So we're just going to all right, so then we could reroute this pipe. Good. These would have the inputs as before. And then can we get... So this can obviously feed directly across. Can this feed directly across? It can. Okay, that's not a very good place for it, is it? That does work though. So then these direct feed, which really helps with buffering problems. Okay, and then we've got these requesters here. I'm going to turn off my bots for a moment and get rid of that. I want the house bots to clear it up. Alright, bots back on. So then we would have something like this stack. Which can go over here, I guess. That opens up possibilities, actually, of bringing this in direct. So with another couple of feeders here, and then we can put a... That can be the gold. Set this to gold ingots so we don't forget. Okay, all that over by... We can actually go down a tile as well. This is a lot better, isn't it? I like these builds which sit in corners. So, ceramic and electronic parts. There's the ceramic, and there's the electronic parts. Okay, so that's this build, and now we can... There we go. Alright, so then we need to get this into each machine. Okay, so if this collects from below and drops there, that works. And if this collects from above, that works already. So if I take this, that works there. And that works there, and that works there. Okay. Then this can, whoops, from there to there. Okay, so that's the module components done. I'm not sure this is quite lined up how I want it to be lined up, but it'll do for now. What else am I missing? No, that is the whole build, isn't it? Alright, let's start picking some of this up. Alright. The problem with this is it's slap bang in the middle of where the beacon would sit. So, can I move anything over by 6 tiles? That seems a bit ambitious. Okay, so let's copy this and flip there. We'll keep our counts, but put them there. Right, so that's that bit. Okay, then let's copy this part. Ah, I can't flip this part. Can I copy this much? And flip. Yes, I can. Alright. So that's as far over as I can go to the side. Then there isn't the room for this and its pipes. I can move it in one. Yep, I can do that. So I can take all of... I can take all of this, move it one that way. Okay, so then can we shorten the travel on this red arm? So it doesn't need to go that far. It does need to go back that far. Okay, and this one we can shorten, which I think means we can just make blue arms do the job. Yeah, that's fine. All right. So then we would take... I think I'm forgetting something. It feels like I'm forgetting something. That. And that. Okay, that works. For neatness, let's move that down a tile. Okay, I think what we're forgetting is all the inputs. All the extra inputs to these things. Do we have any other extra inputs which are high volume though? Because we might be able to get away with doing all of it with logistics. So I think I can collect all this up now. Good. I'm just looking at this. So these have everything they need. They've got the module cores, they've got the liquid nitrogen. These require simulation data. Okay, there's a lot of simulation data needed. Let's go back to the planner. So the speed module build, that's low volume. Low volume. Lots of simulation data, 1.2K. Okay, so that should really be trucked in. I don't want to shift that by bot. It's for speed module 2. These ones? Yeah. Okay, let's just put that in. So these ones need simulation data. Let's request it. We're probably going to end up with not enough simulation data, but it's pretty easy to make, I think. Okay, that doesn't reach, but a blue underground will. Why don't I carry any blue undergrounds? Okay, let's fix that. Blue, and I don't want 50, I want 10. Okay, they should come pretty quick. As if by magic? Yes, they're there. Good. Okay, so... that's the simulation data sorted, and that's everything for this module. This one needs blue chips. Is it worth trucking in blue chips? Let's have a look. It might be actually. Let's do it. Because it's just the one thing. So this is blue chips, which are here. Okay, this is going to be exactly the same thing. It would be exactly the same thing. Should I? Yeah, it is now. Good. These require computing units. Not many, but we can truck them. These require odd plating, and these are the photon cavities. Okay, so we can bring in 2 more materials from above, much like this. Okay. Okay, that should work. Drop there. And then I think the same one there. So this is, yeah, compute units. There. Okay, let's find them there. Then this is odd plating. No shenanigans required for this. We just need an inserter. And odd plating is it in the alien related? Yeah. Good. And one of those. So this is our speed module. I'm quite proud of that. With capital Q's and P's, I think. All right, let's put down a display plate. So this is speed module 6. Okay, let's power it up and we will see if it works. The other thing we need to do is actually power it up. Yeah, I didn't really design it with power in mind. Okay. Good. And then the last thing, let's drop a load of those in. Now, is anything waiting for modules that doesn't have them? What's this saying? Ah, these things are saying module overload. Are they? Or was that... Let's double check. No, that's fine. So they have 6 modules in. Let's just double check that's how it should be. Yes, it is. This is full of speed 6s. Now, this is not going to run at full speed at the moment because we do not have enough materials, basically, to keep it going. But the thought is there. All right, so in particular, we do not have the blue chips. It's not. I'm not entirely sure why this time we don't have blue chips, but we don't. Okay. So the module frames are being made. Yep, that's all good. That's going to back up. These things are crafting like excited bunnies. Okay, so the simulation data is a bottleneck. I don't know if that's just because we don't have much. Let's have a look. Simulation data. Yeah, we ran out. Okay, so simulation data is something we need to upgrade. What's the rate on this? Okay, not very much. What can we do to speed it up? We can. First of all, let's take that out and replace it with better beacons. Do I have any better beacons? Yeah, I do. Okay, and then a bit silly doing this from space, isn't it? Okay, I think I need to travel there and fix it by hand, and probably when I've fixed it, it's not going to be good enough. So we may have to do an improved simulation data build. Alright. So I need I need to just start hammering this in with as many modules as I can get. Let's do the module upgrader. Okay. So let's pick the beacon. That's it. Okay. So then the module inserter tool here. Good, that marks them. Do I have any other... Good. Let's get another one of those. Don't need any of those. And these can't take productivity modules. Okay, am I getting any more prod 5s in? There we are. So let's see how fast this is going just with that upgrade. Alright, we've more than doubled it. It's going to be a problem. We're going to have to come back here and fix that build. Let's see what the next bottleneck is though. Okay, legs off. Okay, the odd plating and the compute thingies are backed up. This doesn't have the speed 2s, the speed 2s because of the simulation data. So it really is the simulation data at the moment that's holding us up. Well, I mean, that's just how it is, I guess. Yeah, we will get through them. Can I sneak back out? So is this working? Products finished 2. So it is working. It's just a question of scaling up the rest of the factory. The blue chips aren't keeping up. Simulation data isn't keeping up. Okay, so I'm going to park that for today. We are going to not do the productivity modules for now. We're just going to put down some power to stop them blinking because it's annoying. But leave it as a job for another day, possibly when we find another one of these beacons. And then next time we're going to start chasing the production chain to be able to make the things. So we've got simulation data where we need 1,300 of them, and we have blue chips where we need 51. So both those things we're going to look at next time. So till then, thanks very much for watching. Please like, subscribe, tell your friends, and I will see you again soon. Bye-bye.